Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The mountaintop, the promised land, the place where legacies are cemented and dreams come true or get stomped into the turf. That's right, you are watching the battle of the undefeateds here at Football Rivals National Championship College Series game. I'm Skip Lloyd, your play-by-play Picasso, and if you're not hyped for this one, check your pulse. We have two titans of the gridiron and one trophy to hoist, along with a lifetime of bragging rights on the line, and the storylines are juicy. Oklahoma Sooners are being led by their star senior gunslinger, Buck McCarthy, who is being opposed by Michigan's big-time baller, Bert, Beane, a redshirt freshman with a cannon for an arm. He has a chance to do something tonight only two other true freshman QBs have done, which is win the Natty. And we're here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami to see which one of these kids can handle the lights when they're shining the brightest. If you like star power, this is an all-American city game, baby. We got first and second teamers everywhere, future pros, future legends, and probably a future viral moment or two. So let's get into it. Oklahoma's gonna kick the ball away. And what else would we get but a touchback? Like we said, Michigan getting the ball first, and here comes their young freshman phenom, Bert Beane. Can he do what only two other freshman quarterbacks have done in all of college history? Well, he's handed off out of the gate to Nate the Great Carter, another guy who is gonna hear his name called in the upcoming Pro League draft. We know Michigan has been successful all year with this power run attack. Oh, play action. Beane standing tall in the pocket, slings it to the sideline. Only getting a couple there out of Brandon Harvey on the reception. Third and 5 on the opening drive. Going empty for Michigan, something they rarely do. Got a blitz, he gets it off quick. But Brad Allen can't turn it upfield fast enough to get the first, and they are going to turn it over with a punt here on fourth. Not a great way to start the Natty. Looks like a boomer. He catches it around the 15, shakes the first tackle, breaking through and getting brought down. That's Albert Hayes, getting 17 on the return to about the 35-yard line. Now it's Buck McCarthy's turn. The seasoned vet is in the shotgun here, bringing his tight end around in motion, right to left. And he hands it off right up the gut. Ooh, Alan Wake stopping Kyler McConnel in his wake after a strong 7-yard pickup there on first down. Now, as we know, McCarthy is going pro. This is going to be his last game playing for Oklahoma, and what a college career he has had. You got to expect that with everything he's done, even if they don't win tonight, that Buck is going to hear his name called early in the draft. Ooh, McConnell getting swallowed up by the Wolverine defense, led by John Beard, their middle linebacker there. Maybe broke the first tackle or two, but Wolverines hunt in packs. Here we are looking at 3rd and 4, their opening drive. Staying in the shotgun here. McConnell's back there with him. Quick slant, and no, Nate Jones getting laid out after a quick 1-yard reception, and we are trading punts to start the national championship game. I may have overhyped the quarterbacks in the promo intro here, but both of these defenses know how to smother. And that is going to go out of the back of the end zone. Michigan's going to get the ball at the 20. Harris with a little too much leg put behind that one. Got about 5:37 left here in the first quarter as Beane comes back out under center. Nate Carter, single back. Hand off to Carter, and ooh, he gets laid flat by Vince Williams. Already a second tackle here in the game. Let's see what the Wolverines do with this 2nd and 12. Beane uncorks one down the sideline, and that is gone! Cameron Reed with an 82-yard touchdown reception on Bert Beane's 3rd pass of the game. Cameron Reed, another All-Pro, a first-team All-American who is making GMs around the league smile wide. With that 82-yard catch and run for a touchdown. Beane dropped it right in the bucket. Perfect pass, perfect catch, perfect 6. Make it 7 to go up early. That connection has been money all season long. Cameron Reed has been phenomenal. This is his last game as a Wolverine. But Oklahoma's defense isn't here to be a footnote. If they can get a stop on their next drive out and hopefully a score on this drive right now, they can keep the game close. McCarthy, single back, fakes the handoff, tricks some of the defense, but flings it out to the sideline. Seemed to be some sort of miscommunication on that play. Pass interference on the defense. Very fortunate that Brian Bullock
automatic first down.
Pressed that receiver there and going to give him a free few yards. Man, I'm still thinking back to that bomb to Cameron Reed. That ball had a boarding pass and a layover in Tulsa. Thing was a moonshot. McCarthy got McConnell next to him, staying in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Finds the receiver over the middle. That's Brad Woods getting 8, but boy, he threw it into some double coverage. Lucky that Woods was able to bring it in. McCarthy single back under center here. See the defense trying to make some adjustments on the fly. Hands up to the gut. McConnell gets a yard, but they are still going to be short by just a few inches. See what they do on 3rd and short here. Probably no tush push. But do they have something else drawn up in the dirt? This is the time to empty your playbook. There's no reason to save your trick plays. Use them if you got them. Hands off. Gets the first down and then some. Kyler McConnell getting 7 more tough yards on the ground there. I formation. Got the fullback in there. Oh, it was an option play by McCarthy, but he held it too long, and Mike Hamilton brings him down. Not quite a sack, but not good either. Second and 12 for the Sooners here. They're at about the 36.5-yard line. Hand off to the fullback who gets brought down, Tate Brown. Not a good look on that play call. Not sure why on 2nd and long you would call a fullback dive. McCarthy, now getting sacked off the edge for a loss of 7. That's Howard Barnett. Wrapping up Buck. Saying 4th and 19, you are gonna punt here. So here comes another punt. 2 punts in a row for Oklahoma here. Not how they wanted to start this natty. Ooh, did he run into the kicker? No, I guess not. No flag. Brown lowers his shoulder, gets through the first defender. Brown is quite a return man. Never going to shake him out of their shoes, but he might run him right over, and he did there. Nice return by Brown. Bert, Beane and company, and that stacked power eye. Handing off, nope, fakes the handoff to Carter. He's got time, flings it to the flats. Gets Brandon Harvey, but only a yard. Harvey's a big boy, so you're not expecting him to really turn the wheels on. 2nd and 9 from about the 35-yard line, single back. Beane under center, hands it to Carter, who fights his way forward for 5 more yards. You're now looking at 3rd and 4 with just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Shotgun for Beane, brings his tight end in motion. He's got time. Nope. Throws it. Brad Allen only getting 2 there, and they are going to be short. Getting a little bit of a punt fest to start the game, other than that bomb being airmailed to Cameron Reed. It's a good punt, end over end. Catches it around the 17. Oh, and he trucks through the first tackler. Albert Hayes with a very nice return there. Only getting 9, but bringing it. Coach saying, all right, D, you're up. Get back out there. McCarthy going shotgun here. Option keeper, and he does keep it, but only gets a yard. I know Oklahoma likes to use that quarterback option, but usually they pitch it to McConnell. That time McCarthy trying to hold on. This time a pitch out to the edge for McConnell, and they lose that yard essentially that Bucket just gained, keeping him at a nice long 3rd and 9 here. Just under 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. McConnell standing next to McCarthy in the backfield, shotgun set. McCarthy's got time, but the defense closes in. Another sack. This time it's Mike Jones coming off the edge. And that is a new school record for Mike Jones. 14 sacks this season. Yeah, keep that ball. That's a game ball right there. Now the 3rd punt of the first quarter for the Sooners. Not a good look for this national championship bout. Brown gets the return out past the 50, inside enemy territory, behind enemy lines, if Owen Wilson is watching. Now Beane and co. got the ball just outside the 45 of the Sooners. Hands it off to Carter, who tries to fight forward, but ultimately is lucky to have only gotten a 0-yard gain. And there's that one big play we've had so far. The rest, it's been all defense. Cameron Reed lighting up the scoreboard as Nate Carter is just struggling to get a few yards. But we are now here to kick it back into action in the second quarter. Didn't have to flip the field too far. Beane dropping back. Fires it out towards the edge. No one home. Doug Keenan making the break up there, at least getting the credit for it. That's Beane's first incompletion on the day, and they have yet to convert a 3rd down. I don't think either team's converted a 3rd down yet. Shotgun set. Beane's got time again. Drifting a little. Fires one. Oh, misread that route. Looked like he had a receiver open between the hash marks, but could not get it there, and they are going to punt again. Michigan just managed to survive last week in a low-scoring slugfest. I wonder if the Natty is going to be more of the same. but not if Buck McCarthy and company have anything to say about it. Let's see what they can do. Single back, bringing the tight end left to right around. Sort of a tight end wrap here. Maybe they run it. They do. Little power. Oh, McConnell lowers the shoulder. Brings his boomstick and gets up 7. Very tough yards. Shotgun. McCarthy still working on a first down here for Oklahoma. He's got time. Avoids the sack, and oh no, instead he throws an interception. That not a good way to start that drive. Jeff White getting the interception. Buck throwing it into triple coverage. Where you going, my guy? That ball never had a chance. McCarthy shaking his head. And Michigan taking over. Beane under center. Bring a tight end right to left. Are they going to run power left? Nope. Drops back. Quick pass. Hits his man on the sidelines. That's Nick Graham. Another Michigan skill player that will be entering this year's Football Rivals Pro League Draft. Hands the ball off to Carter. He finds the edge. Just gets brought down by his shoelaces. See if they're going to keep pounding the rock with Nate Carter here. That's exactly what they do. Carter just running into a wall of Sooners defenders. Kind of looks like a car crash when he runs into the line like that. Third and short. Beane slings it to the sideline, and who else hits Cameron Reed for a very important first down, and that is Reed's second catch of the day. Both of them have been clutch. Cameron Reed just climbing the draft boards already in the first half of this national championship game. His stock was high. He's been mocked in the mid-first round already. Let's see. Oh, another catch by Reed. Oh, he's clearly going to break 100 unless they never throw him another pass. Second and goal. Beane in the shotgun. Oh, he's got him right in the flat. Overthrows him. Had him wide open standing at the goal line. The freshman is shaking his head. Got to let that one go. Shotgun. Carter in the backfield. Oh, no! Oh. Beane was trying to get rid of it. Got hit as he was throwing. Lucky that they're only going to call that an incompletion. Oklahoma gets a stop right here at the goal line. And the Wolverines settle for 3, making their lead a 10-point lead here in the second quarter of the Football Rivals National Championship game. What else? Touchback. McCarthy trying to shake off that interception near the 50 earlier. Oklahoma has not really been able to get onto the other side of the field, and they're just working backwards again as Howard Barnett makes his second tackle for loss. Getting in there and stopping McConnell in his tracks for a 4-yard loss. McCarthy out of the shotgun, rolling to his left, finds a receiver, and no, he doesn't. He's picked off. And that is going to be a house call. Pick 6, touchdown for Beard. Huge play by the Wolverine defense. Oklahoma was trying to get cute, having boot left even though he's a righty, and the awkwardness of the throw leads to a pick 6, and Michigan is suddenly piling on with a 17-0 lead here in the second quarter. We've got just under 5 minutes left in the half. Can Oklahoma do anything here other than kneel it on a kick return? If you're a fan of maize and blue, this is a game for you. Meanwhile, the Sooners are trying to get themselves back together. It's like Humpty Dumpty took a great fall, and now they're all trying to scramble and get him put back together. There you go. Fires one over the middle. Lance Fields in the open field for a pickup of 12. They're going to need a lot more of that to erase this 17-point deficit. Handoff, McConnell trying to fight, getting 2 yards. Surprisingly, looks like he was going to lose some yards. So that's a moral victory, but right now that is not what the Sooners are looking for. They are looking for an actual victory on the day. So let's see what McCarthy does. Single back, duo right, tight end. Oh no, McCarthy trying to scramble it around. Ultimately getting sacked. That's Mike Jones' second sack of the game. But that line just kind of phoned it in on that one. He had nowhere to go, no time to throw. So far, I would say the offensive line has been the biggest issue for Oklahoma. They are just getting pushed back on their heels. Decent blocking there, and oh, we almost had a third interception here in the first half. Wow. They're going to punt it away. Oklahoma's got to get it together. Oh, Brown muffs the return, but falls on it. Lucky. Beane and company back out there. Dual tight end. Carter getting 5 tough yards there.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Michigan really loves that 12 personnel. You see them run that, means 2 tight ends out there. Right now, just power running the rock. Nate Carter falling forward for 6 more yards. Man, I said it looks like a car crash out there when Nate Carter runs it into the line, but Nate Carter looks more like he's got unpaid parking tickets with the way he runs. His hair on fire, just slamming into the line. Oh, wow, Beane gets it out just in time. And the tight end shakes 2 tackles and is now, 3, 4. He's still fighting them off. Unbelievable return after the catch. Matt Foster, Australian for tight end football, makes a big man play. Breaking 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 broken tackles for Matt Foster before he gets brought down near the 5-yard line. Michigan turning up the heat on this Oklahoma defense. Beane under center, and he hands it to Carter, who fights forward, gets about 2 on the game there, 2 yards.
That brings him 2nd and goal.
We are now looking at 2nd and goal with about 2.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Another handoff. This time it's Edward Brown, the return man. And they're kind of do-it-all power H-back. Only getting a yard there. Got to see what are they going to do here on third. Third down has not been their down so far today. Going to spread it out, keep Brown in. Probably more of a pass protector here. Nope, he's going out on a route. Fires it. Oh, Beane just misses his man in the end zone there. And while they may have made the national championship, Bert Beane is still a freshman, still prone to being a little off on a read or a little high or low or outside on a throw. But, man, if he'd connected on a couple more tonight, it might be a much larger lead here with 2 minutes left in the first half. So Oklahoma counting their blessings that it's not a 30-0 or 38-0. Can McCarthy do anything before the half here? So at this point, this game is quickly slipping away from them. In the shotgun, got McConnell to his right. Fires it over the middle. It's Brad Woods getting 9 yards. They take the timeout. I thought they might try to go hurry up here, but slowing it down maybe just a hair, make sure they're on the same page. But I wouldn't be surprised if they have 2 plays called in this huddle, ready to pick up the tempo if they convert. Oh, that's a deep one down the sidelines, and that is a great catch by Jamar Griffin. Best play of the day for Buck McCarthy, hitting a dot along the sideline. He needed that one, a little confidence booster. Because they got the first down, and it went out of bounds, the clock is stopped. McCarthy snaps it, hands it off on a quick delay. Now they're probably going to go hurry up.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Shotgun set. About 1:30 left here in the half. There he goes, dumps it over the middle, just short of the first down to Nate Jones. But definitely the best drive the Sooners have had all game. And they get the first down. Driving it up the gut with Terrell Sanders. Good move, stops the clock momentarily. Now they're going empty set. And it gets broken up by the defense. McCarthy starting to show a little bit here, flashing a little bit on this drive, why he's considered one of the better quarterbacks in the draft. Hands it off to McConnell. Probably going to take a timeout here. Yep, that makes sense. Third and 7. Staying in the shotgun. Making a quick adjustment. McCarthy got 45 seconds on the clock. Fires it deep. And that's a touchdown to Nate Jones. Like about a 27, 30-yard strike somewhere in there, just like that. Oklahoma gets on the board as Buck McCarthy hangs in there, hangs in the pocket, makes a laser-guided missile strike, making sure that the Sooners don't go into the half with a goose egg. We have now got ourselves a game here, I would say. See if Michigan can do anything with it. Wow, did you see that yardage differential? Over 200 yards so far for Michigan, under 100 for Oklahoma. You can see Bert Beane has been really sharp. 5 for 5 in the first quarter, 4 for 9, a little bit tougher in the second quarter, but he has been good. Borderline great. Missed a couple easy passes earlier, but had a couple tough contested ones too. Going empty set. Beane going to try to run it, but the defense is all over him. Bring him down for a 4-yard loss. That's Duron Turner. Don't know that Michigan is feeling too much of a need to get feisty or aggressive here. They may very well just use the clock and go into halftime with a 20-7 lead. Let's see, they'll probably snap it at least one more time here. Going some motion, tight end wrap left to right. Oh, they may not snap it at all. He's just gonna stand there. Maybe they try one play right before the half expires, maybe nothing. No, I think they have to snap it. Yep, there's the snap. Fires it. Oh, it's complete. Oh, a stiff arm. Brad Allen getting a nice 20-yard chunk there, but we knew that was not going to be the be-all, end-all, and that is, it says the first quarter, it means the first half. We have had quite the first half here between the #1 and #2 ranked teams. And we're skipping the halftime show today. There's no need. You know what's going on. We are watching the national championship game. Get those threes up in the chat as the Sooners try to figure out how to get themselves all the way back into this game. McCarthy drops back. Finds a man over the middle. Tate Brown. Looks like they're going a little more dink and dunk the last few drives. Then waiting for the bigger plays to open up. Other than that one shot to the sideline, McCarthy has had to keep it short, and right now it seems to be working a little better than trying to run some of these deep play action routes. McConnell waits off his block patiently. Little saddle step there and manages to get the first down. They needed that. Got to keep drives going. Sooners' biggest thing they can do in the second half is keep their offensive drives going. Under center, single back, quick pass. Oh, great breakup by Jeff White. Getting his hands in there on a fast slant. Staying in a power eye here. McConnell making some cuts, getting 9 tough yards. Oklahoma's been struggling to get things going, but it seems like they've finally maybe found something they like that they want to work against the Wolverine defense here. Shotgun set for McCarthy, booting out to his right. Ooh, finds his man, Brad Woods, 13 yards along the flat at the boundary there. Nice play. Might be a smart move to keep McCarthy just, he's not a burner with his speed, but he does have enough mobility where he can make off-platform throws. Something to think about for the pros, and that's a deep shot. Oh, no! Intercepted. Is that Alan Wake running it down the sidelines for 27? Number 27, Alan Wake, bringing it back almost to the 50. Buck McCarthy has now thrown 3 interceptions here in the national championship game, and there's still 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. You see Alan Wake just sprinting down the sideline. Ouch. Ouchie mama. That man read that play like a librarian. See ball, grab ball. The Sooners have got to make a stop here as Bert Beane hits Cameron Reed again. 100 yards on the day with that play of the game so far. That deep moonshot from Bert Beane. Beane in the shotgun with Carter here. Fakes the handoff, and he's going to keep it. Gets the first down and takes on the defenders. Would somebody on the Michigan staff tell that kid to slide or teach him to slide? There's no need for a freshman quarterback to be running headfirst into multiple defenders. You got the first down. Slide into second. Nice and easy, kid. Shotgun set. Keeping a duo left. This time he does hand off to Carter, who lowers his head. Gets 7 yards. Some tough running today for Carter. one of the top running back prospects in the league. In fact, he is in that top 5 Heisman voting. End around here. Oh, Brad Allen just coming up short on the end around. Like that Michigan was taking my advice from earlier. Grab those trick plays from the back of the playbook, rip them out and staple them up near the front. It's the natty. Hands it off. Carter trying to find the edge and then work his way north, and he does get there. Got 3, needed 1. Who cares about the average on the day if you're moving the ball in the second half and you've got a lead? That's all that matters. Carter tries to find the edge again, this time getting brought down for no gain, no loss. Play never happened, essentially. You just lost a down. Beane is staying under center so far on this drive, but he drops back. Oh, and that's an interception for the freshman. Are they going to return it all the way back? No. Gets caught by the lineman. Beane not happy with himself as Tyler Manning snatches it out of the air. Beane really looking disappointed because he knows that could have been the start of sealing the door shut, putting the nail in the coffin. Instead, you just gave Buck McCarthy a little bit of life at the 50-yard line, and he needs all the help he can get with 3 interceptions so far on the day. Fakes the handoff. He's got blockers, throws it downfield. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, back-to-back interceptions. Is that Alan Wake again? It is Alan Wake. He is wide awake, ladies and gentlemen, with his 2nd interception on the game. McCarthy feeling the pressure, trying to rifle it downfield. Instead of taking, he had an open receiver in the flat. McCarthy pressing a little much here, probably knows this is a spotlight game, knows that teams are looking at him under a microscope. This is not the way he wants it to go. Bert Beane does not throw back-to-back interceptions. It's big Matt Foster for 8 yards there. Foster might have had the other offensive play of the game for Michigan, breaking 4 tackles and scampering for 60-some-odd yards. 2nd and 2, Beane booting to his left, looking back right, ends up dumping it off. Matt Foster getting the 3 yards. That's all they needed. Got the first down. Beane having an efficient game. Single back. 12 personnel. Boot finds his tight end in the flat. No, it's his halfback. That's Nate Carter getting 14 yards after leaking out off the play action. The Wolverines are driving here. Single back, looks like Ed Brown's in there. Delay handoff does not work. Brown goes down. Thanks to Damon Mitchell for a 2-yard loss. Again, Brown is a heavier back, should not be trying to find the edge, should not be running east-west. That is what Nate Carter is for. Looks like Brown is staying in, giving Carter a little bit of a spell here. And Beane's gonna run it up the gut. Oh, and he fumbles it, but it's recovered by the Wolverines. Cameron Reed gonna get the credit on the recovery there. Again, Beane, just slide. Somebody tell Bert Beane to slide, please. They've got a 3rd and inches here. Hands off to Carter, who does find the edge, and plenty more for the score. Nate Carter pushes the rock after he carried Horace all the way to the end zone. Trying the air, gets some great blocking, and that is gonna add 6 more points onto this lead as the Wolverines are starting to pull away. 27-7, a 20-point lead for Michigan, as we have got about 2:34 left in the third quarter, and they are kicking it back to Buck McCarthy and the Sooners. Can see if there is a player of the game. May as well just be every player on the Wolverine defense at the moment. McCarthy shotgun, 1st and 10. Hands off to McConnell, who stiff arms his defender but cannot break through. Only getting 2 yards there. McCarthy, single back under center, drops back. Drifting in the pocket, fires it over the middle, incomplete. Tell you what, while those 4 interceptions have certainly not looked good for Buck McCarthy, he has hit several receivers in the hands, and they have just had a case of the butterfingers. 3rd and 8, McCarthy fires another one. This time Brad Woods does pull it in and manages to just get past the marker for a 1st down. McCarthy 10 of 18 with 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions on the day. See, hands off to McConnell. Oh, McConnell got decleated on that tackle. Just buried. I don't know if that was Mike Jones or who it was. Probably someone who's on the payroll for the Michigan Department of Demolition. 1st and 10. McCarthy hands it off again. This time McConnell, nope, Terrell Sanders getting swallowed up by the D-line there. With under a minute and a half left in the third quarter, McCarthy's in the shotgun, 2nd and 8 near the 50. Hands off. And Sanders getting 7, just short of the 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Oklahoma's almost got to be in mandatory 4-down territory here. But let's see if they can just convert on 3rd instead. Up the gut, no, he cuts it outside and ends up paying the price. McConnell gets brought down by Jeremy Barnett because he just wants to take it too far outside. If he had just made 1 cut, would have had the 1st down. Now they're forced to go for it on 4th and 1. Delay handoff, draw, and he got it. Very difficult to tell. Almost looked like he was brought down before the line to gain, but he was resting on a Michigan defender, which must be why the refs gave him the 1st there. Lucky. 1st and 10, 18 seconds. And he gets swallowed up. Terrell Sanders getting a couple runs here, but it is not looking like it's going to be his day on the ground, and they are about to lose the rest of the third quarter here. We are heading to the 4th. Put those 4s up. We've got 1 quarter left to decide everything. Michigan fans are already celebrating early, but is it too early? Could Buck McCarthy mount a miracle comeback? Or is Alan Wake and the Michigan defense going to cause nightmares for this Oklahoma Sooners offense? Let's find out. 2nd and 8. 8 minutes left in the game. McCarthy shotgun. Sees a man, fires over the middle. Nathan Skinner finishing his degree in elementary administration. They're going to call him Principal Skinner when he's done. Shotgun, 3rd and 1. McCarthy drifting in the pocket, trying to fight off the sacks, and oh no, sacked for 13-yard loss and almost turns the ball over. I don't know, looked like he actually still had it when oh, maybe not. It was moving at the last second there. Either way, it's going to get reviewed. That makes sense. Because this one could be a pretty big decider here. Could be talking about the difference between a very long field goal. No, it doesn't matter. They aren't kicking it from there.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Okay, so not a fumble, but still a sack. And they are going to go for it from around the 50. Shotgun, got to think he's just going to fire one deep here. He does, but it's intercepted again. Oh, Buck. No. Buck McCarthy. His 5th interception of this national championship game. Buck McCarthy, your stock may be sliding out of the first round. Beane hands it off. Carter lowers the shoulder preemptively, only getting 3, but this has been a real tough game for Buck McCarthy, I'll tell you that. Came into this game undefeated this season, considered one of the consensus top 5 quarterbacks in the college series. Was all but sure to get drafted somewhere in maybe the mid or back half of the first round, and right now we'll see if somebody wants to scoop him in the second. But this is an unfortunate showing for Buck McCarthy today, as his rival here tonight, Bert Beane, out of the shotgun, finds his receiver along the sideline and picking up plenty more. Beane is thrown for 258 yards. That is Ryan Pitt's first catch of the game. And he picks up 32 yards, basically all after the catch. No one even there to try and stop him. Wow. Freshman Bert Beane has not had the flashiest of seasons, but boy, is he starting to put it all together. And what a time for a freshman QB to be putting it together here in the national championship game as he hands it off to Nate Carter. At this point, that's all they got to do. Just keep handing the ball off to Nate Carter and say bye, bye, bye to the Sooners as they look at an undefeated season and the national championship trophy. Second and 5, another handoff to Carter, gets the first down and spins forward. That is a 9-yard pickup. Carter showing why he can be an every down back in the pro league. See if they start using a little more clock here. Making a quick adjustment, sending the tight end out. Play action, Beane keeps it, finds his man along the sideline. That's Brandon Harvey, actually losing a yard there. Don't know why they're doing that. They could just be running it. Beane doesn't need to throw another touchdown. It doesn't matter at this point. Just secure the victory. Oh, why are they throwing here? Another clock stoppage, another play action inside the red zone. And now they're going empty set. Not concerned with the clock. They're trying to pile on points. Oh, he has him in the back corner of the end zone, but he can't get a foot down. And that is going to be a field goal attempt here. I think Estes is the kicker, I believe. And that is good. A 30-7 game right now. Wolverines could have taken a lot more time off the clock on that drive. Three straight passing plays there. And it's going to get returned in a rare turn of events. Oh, he's got a hole, finds a crease. Gets up out past the 30. That's a 33-yard return for Scott Coley. Talk about lockdown defense. Oklahoma has gotten a sack and an interception, but that is nothing compared to the Wolverine defense, which has been suffocating I wouldn't be surprised if Wolverines go a little prevent here. They may give up some yards, maybe even give up a score, but Buck scrambling, getting the first down. 13 yards on the carry there, but they have got to move. They have got to hurry it up. This almost an insurmountable task here. Staying empty set here in the shotgun. Buck McCarthy fires it over the middle. They've got to hurry up. Moving far too slow to actually make a comeback. And you know, with as good as this Michigan defense has been, the interior of the Oklahoma offensive line has been strong. But a lot of this pressure's been coming up off the edges or when Michigan runs stunts and the line just holds up as long as they can, but McCarthy's held the ball too long. Now he's moving quick, being fast and decisive now. Where's that been all game? 4th and 1 with 4 minutes left in the game. Obviously, the Sooners have to go for it. Oh, and another sack. That is going to be the turnover on downs. The whole defense swarms him. Today was not your day, Buck. Not your day. And now you got to think Michigan is just going to run that clock right out. Handoff to Carter, who gets swarmed in the backfield, and that is fine. And folks, if you're enjoying this game, this is just truly the beginning if you're just getting started with us here at Football Rivals, as this is the end of the mod era, as we'll call it. As Beane hands off and Carter finds some room, getting 8 yards on the second down run there, giving them a 3rd and 2. But as I was saying, the Pro League draft, the year 1 Pro League draft is just around the corner. You have not missed a second of Pro League action. And a lot of these players you're seeing on the field right now are going to be called in that first Pro League draft. You're going to hear a lot of these names again, as Bert Beane, who will not be getting drafted, he is just a freshman quarterback. Looks like he is well on his way to being only the 3rd freshman in history to win a national championship. And if you want to see these stars become burning even brighter, then you need to keep your eyes locked on Football Rivals, because they are going to take it from here at the college level and re-rack the bar. They're attempting a long field goal from the outside hash to the right here. And it falls short. Just a little too short. I was wondering, I've watched a lot of Michigan games this year, and that is not the strongest leg. Doesn't matter. They have got this one pretty much in the bag. But Buck's gonna go empty. See what he can do here. See if they can get a few more points on the board, make it respectable. They're just gonna go probably an all-out air attack here. Hits Jamar Griffin. Yep, here comes all the hurry-up stuff. Now, several of these players are user recruits. You could create your own player and get in on the action. You could be catching the ball and fighting off defenders. So what are you waiting for? Get in the game. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and follow us. Join us over on Discord and get tuned in. Now is the time. The national championship is on its way to being decided as Buck McCarthy is brought down for another sack, but everything else is just beginning. We'll be moving to the CFB football game. No more mod. You'll be seeing the fresh, premium graphic presentation. The pro teams are 32 teams that no one's ever heard of before. And next year, college starts all over again, and it's anybody's championship. But this year, it looks like it's going to be Michigan's. Michigan may take the crown tonight, but you could be bringing it home next season. So trust me, we will be back with plenty more college football action. But before that comes the Pro League draft, the Pro League season. We will have one more college game, which will be on the CFB football game, and that is the new Recruit All-Star game, where the new college user recruits get to square off in a black and blue game, which is going to be super exciting to watch. We may even have a dual commentary for that game, so it won't be just your boy Skip Lloyd here flying solo. McCarthy still making changes, drops back, fires one deep, and where's that been all game? Brad Woods, 35-yard touchdown, but Buck, you got a 2-to-5 touchdown to interception ratio. That is a little too little, way too late. They get the two-point conversion. It's Brad Woods again. So the score looks a little more respectable, but for any of us who have watched this game, we know it has been Michigan all along. Trying the onside, Michigan recovers. That is gonna do it. Cameron Reed making maybe his last play in college. He already had the play of the game, that clutch first score of the game, and now he makes the onside kick recovery. What can't Cameron Reed do? There you go. Bert Beane takes a snap and kneels. Now we are just waiting for the clock to hit 00. And of course, Oklahoma going to make it difficult. Had to use a timeout there. Now there's going to be one more knee. And this is going to be all she wrote. Not even knee. Nope, they're going to hand it off for Carter's last run in the college series. 3, 2, 1. The clock hits 0. Michigan wins the national championship. There you have it, folks. Put the coach on your shoulders. An undefeated season. Our play of the game, the 80-plus yard bomb, where he hits Cameron Reed in stride and he sprints another 40 yards. When you see a 6'6", 200-pound receiver sprinting 40 yards, you just say, bye-bye. And that is what, unfortunately, I'll be having to say to you. This has been an incredible college season. Bert Beane joins elite company as the third true freshman quarterback to ever win the Natty. What a ride, what a moment, and what a team effort, as Alan Wake is getting credit as the player of the game. They're getting handed a trophy, and it is all smiles for this Michigan team. Meanwhile, you got players on the other side like Buck McCarthy. Heck of a career. He's off to the Pro League, and he will still be one of the top quarterbacks in the year one pro draft. But tonight it belongs to the Maize and Blue. So remember, don't just watch, get in the game. Subscribe, follow, stay locked in. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your mom and dad. It's Football Rivals, and we are just getting started. This has been Skip Lloyd signing off for now, but trust me, you'll be hearing plenty more in the coming weeks and months as we're going pro, baby. See you next time. Thanks for living through the mod era with us, and now we are on to higher fidelity pastures. Have a good one, folks. And remember, for the ultimate football experience, it's only here at Football Rivals.